Welcome to the Fantasy Pavilion, your home for fantasy sports.
Hi guys, welcome to the Fantasy Pavilion, your home for fantasy sports, and of course we are here for the Canadian GP. You all know what it is, and of course I'm joined by my good mate for about 5 minutes. Rob, thanks for coming through. How things, mate?
Good, Jared. I'm good, mate. How are you? Keeping well?
Yeah, man, I get. Now finish setting up here. Now organize a little brewski here, so I get to go.
Beautiful, mate. How's it there at the bar? Is it good session?
Well, I'm waiting on people to come through. I'm here early, so I'm hoping that people come through a little bit. But yeah, it's cool for the while. What I wanted to show you quickly, Rob, was the bold decisions that I made. Right, I made some really bold decisions, and a few of them paid off, Rob. As you can see, there's a lot of green numbers. Right? Haas, imagine that. Haas has 17.
That is a phenomenal outcome, isn't it?
I am now going to be watching it like this because I really hope they can at least finish. Even if not top 10, I think they can finish. They have to finish.
Absolutely.
What do you think about these teams?
Yeah, I think team one, mate. That's excellent. I mean, what a start for quality to get 65 points on the board. I don't think a lot of people can say they returned that many points after yesterday's surprises, particularly with Perez and obviously that grid penalty from Leclerc. So I wouldn't be surprised if Schumacher and Magnussen both end up in the points. Wouldn't that be something, right?
Well, I had Mick and Schumacher on team 2, but I dropped them. So I'm hoping that doesn't bite me. I brought in Gasly and Ocon for them. So I hope that doesn't bite me.
And you hope also Stroll puts in a good performance at his home GP as well, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, definitely I want Stroll to do well at home.
Yeah, definitely.
I hope.
Definitely. But, mate, look, I think, what do you think? How do you think today will go?
Say that again?
How do you think today will go, the race?
Well, I'm hoping. Well, once the rain stays away, look, I think the weather forecast is favorable, so it should be okay. I think we should have a straightforward race, but seeing the guys who are starting first, that is what's interesting to me. I mean, the safety car is second. No, what's safety? Yeah, safety car Alonso is up there with the boys.
That's
right. That, I don't know if you saw the meme. If you saw the meme with all the safety, the only way he was gonna win, and he's like second in front of everyone, and Max is all the way ahead. So,
yeah,
but I think Vettel, watch out for Vettel, Rob, and watch out for. I'm watching out for Russell, Vettel, and well, of course, Perez. These are because these straight line tracks are their kind of thing. So I'm looking at them doing well. Hopefully.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think so too. Vettel had a pretty disappointing qualifying after doing really well on Friday in practice. So you know what he's like at overtaking. He should probably make some moves up the field, and don't be surprised if you see him in the points again. He's just, you know what you're getting from him, don't you?
That's it. But even Charles, I think Charles, as I told you privately on DMs, I think Charles is a real good option for turbo drive. Well, I mean, too late now, but he's a good option because he's from the back and he has a fast car to catch things like Alpines and to catch Alpha Touris and Haas. So I don't. It'll be a real good race.
Yeah, I think so too. I think Max up front will definitely drive well. I think that won't be surprising to anyone. But Lewis did really well in quali yesterday, and on that race streak as well. You have to think he'll be scoring some points today. If not the most, if he capitalizes on those streaks. So let's see how that goes. I also really like the turbo driver on Alonso in your second team. That was a massive win.
Bold moves, Rob.
Yeah.
Smooth.
I really like all of those teams though, because they're all drivers that I would absolutely have in my team.
Right.
And Haas just came. I'm still shocked by how well they drove yesterday. It would be great to see Schumacher get his first points. And
Yeah.
they're both, I think, both fifth and sixth, aren't they? Do they lock out the third row? I think so.
Yeah.
If they're right on each other's tails, they'll be not only pushing each other but also defending people from behind. So
Yeah.
it's a great result for Haas. I really hope they do well today.
I myself, I really hope. I mean, I have to hope that they do well. I mean, but I mean, other than that, yeah. Even Joe, I was glad for Joe. Really,
Yeah.
really glad for him. He deserved it. He deserved it. I really, really glad for him. He's been
Yeah,
knocking on the door.
absolutely. Bottas has taken all the headlines this season, hasn't
Yeah.
he? So it's nice to see Joe, after a few DNFs, put in a good quali, and you hope to think at 10th on the grid he'll be in the mix for some points as well if he can keep up that good form. So, were there any drivers that disappointed you yesterday that you thought were going to do better?
Disappointing? No, no. I don't know. Yes. Science. I think Science could have snagged that in the last stretch there. I think he held back because I do think he has a killer edge, that cutting instinct, that to go fit. I think if that was Charles would have finished in pole. I
Yeah,
just saying.
yeah. No, I think Signs really needed to be second, to be honest,
Correct.
to push Max from the get go. And
Yeah.
if Alonso is great, but I don't think Alpine have is going to be able to stay with the Red Bulls the entire way. So don't be surprised if Alonso falls back a couple of positions. It's just with Leclerc pretty much out of the picture, and unless he manages to make his way through the field, Sainz is going to have to be in the mix for 1-2 because they just need every point they can get at the moment, don't they?
Exactly. For the constructors, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. They need every point they can get.
yeah,
I,
exactly. So Ferrari
I,
are going to have to do a good drive today.
I hope they make some good decisions today, Rob. That's my main concern with them.
Yeah, it's not great to see the last few races a few botched strategies and then obviously their mechanical concerns. So let's hope that Sainz can put in a good drive and Leclerc can make some positions up the field. Perez down in 15. I think
Yeah, man.
from a
Yeah,
fantasy
bro.
perspective, that those overtake points that he can get is great, but it'll be hard for him to make back enough places to get into a podium. I'd be surprised if he does, but he's certainly
Yeah.
got the pace in the car to do that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we saw Hamilton come from 20 odds all the way up and finish with one, sir. So I
Yeah.
mean, and that was in a Mercedes, so far less, in a fast car. So I'm really hoping that he could do something.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
Hi, Carissa. I don't know if you're there with us yet.
Hi.
Hello, boy, boy. Thanks for passing through. Thanks for passing through.
Yeah, I'm real interested to see
Um,
what it'll go.
quick toast, Carissa. I know Rob had to leave just now, but I know you were lying with us a little bit. What's a quick toast before everything starts? There's a formation lap going on right now. What's your pre-toast? So qualifiers and how you think the race should finish or could finish today?
I feel like we're gonna get a red flag.
Mm.
So, but I see Perez surging through the field. From wherever he is. Charles too, but I still think Perez will finish higher. I see Alonso fading out from that P2.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are my initial thoughts so far.
Fair enough.
But I'm
What you
interested
talking
to see how
about?
strategy will play out.
Right, that's it. And we know one team have no strategy at all. But speaking of that team, Carissa, we talked about Science. Where I was just telling Rob I was disappointed in Science because he could have probably snagged pole two yesterday if he
Definitely
sorry,
could have
pole one.
taken pole
Sorry.
yesterday, but that
Yeah,
exit
yeah,
out of that last corner, or whatever that was, he couldn't hold
yeah,
it. And
yeah.
yeah, it was tough. But that's always been his
Terrible.
problem.
Yeah, well, I was just telling Rob, you don't have that cutting edge, that edge, that killer instinct to go for it and really bring it home. I really hope he could do something. Every week, Rob, we say that, Rob, we have open Science. I don't know why Science have so much credit with us in the bank, but we love
Mate,
Science.
he's been disappointing lately. So, like I was saying, he needs to drive well today, not just for his own, I guess, form and performance, but as well for Ferrari overall. So, all eyes are on him until I guess Leclerc is back in the frame either later in the race or next week if he doesn't really make much progress on the field. So we'll see how we go. I think, yeah, it'll be a good race. I'm really excited. It's a great track for overtaking. The straight line speed as well.
Correct.
Is going to be exciting. So don't be surprised if you see a few dogfights out there. I'm really looking forward to it actually.
Well, funny you say that. I saw Alonso. I know Alonso was maybe 50% joking, but he was like, don't worry, I'll overtake Max in the first corner, and he winked at him.
I'll tell you what, I'll watch for the first lap because that's a bit of fun, and then I'll have to.
Yeah. I'll take that, Rob. Sure. I don't want to miss to buff you up.
I've got my race, on the other
And
screen.
they're
So
off.
I'm just,
And we are off. Yes, man. Let's go. Right, Max going. Ismail, the boss, come on here. Big up Ismail all the time.
You hear me or having problems?
Yeah, well, very well, Ismail. How are you, sir?
All right, good. I'm getting better. See, box coming away clean there, boy. I was hoping.
Yeah, he gets very clean. So no big changes so far.
No, nothing.
You watch out for it? Come quick.
No real surprises yet.
What the weather this week was very terrible because of the rain and whatnot. What you thought about the qualifying? Besides Thomas, anybody else who was impressed with the qualifying yesterday?
Yeah, Alonso, it's been 10 years since he's been on the front line, right?
Right.
Qualifying second. So I'm really impressed. I support Alonso.
Yeah.
Really glad to see him do that. I think Ruth supports him as well, right?
Right. Thanks, man. I'll catch up with you again, right? Yeah, man. Right. Rob, I know you had a bus just now.
Yeah, Jared, I'm going to split, mate, but thanks again for having me. We'll reconnect again ahead of the next race.
I'm here, Rob, just now. Somebody just says audio. Anybody hear me at all? Fighter?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Ooh, I don't hear you. Okay, hold on. I'm just saying somebody, anybody. Just a
I'm
audio.
hearing you. Are you hearing me? Still no.
Right. But you're hearing me, though. It's not. Trying to fix more.
Yes.
Hey, Jordan.
Yes, hi, I'm here. Hello.
Jordan, wait, hold on. My audio just here. Hold on.
Oh.
Right, fine. Right, so signs overtake. I didn't mean to overtake so far.
I really hope Lewis gets past Alonso very quickly because I cannot watch this for next race of him being behind Alonso for 5,000 years.
All right, I ain't hearing anything here, but you see, so Max in first, Sainz second, Alonso in third, Hamilton fourth. So the major overtake so far would have been Sainz or Alonso. Let's hope Sainz will keep that. Somebody just say something again, sorry. Just some audio again.
Hello. Still
I hear you all the time. All right, cool. Anything exciting now? Yes, so far, so Sainz, so well done, Sainz. We got Sainz, we hope Sainz will keep that.
George with the move.
Right, got the fast Magnussen. All right. My halfway flicking left side. Jordan, let me tell you hello again. Everybody, hello again. Jordan, yeah.
Yes, hi.
I know, yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Right, what I missed while I was looking now, I see signs overtake. I see Alonso still there, Hamilton. I see Russ do something. That's it. Nothing else exciting happened. Any other key battles I missed there? Any other key midfield battles? Anything that we missed so far? I just, as I say, just signed Alonso. Anything else? Any key battles?
It's just that Magnussen, I think, has a black flag that they need him to pit to fix
Oh,
damage. Like the
shucks.
same thing that happened to I think PT last race is what's going on with Magnussen now.
What's Carissa? Why you had to say that? I didn't want to hear that. That's terrible news. I guess 17 points from Haas alone and qualified. I really can't hear that bad news right now. Oh, cool. Can I put it from Gasly? Wait, oh, he pit. Oh, I want to know what happened. Alright, K Magas, what, 6? Not 7. Well, cool. They cleared down in the 15th already.
I find this black and orange flag thing this season is so interesting because last season, like, cars got damaged and finished whole races and this, that, and whatever. And now it seems as though it's the slightest thing that they're giving them that flag to come in to pit
Yeah,
and things.
yeah,
And I just
yeah,
find it's kind of shitty.
yeah.
But so I go, I guess, if safety is the priority, or so they allege this year.
For sure, yeah, alleged this year. The real care about it this year.
Like you said, you just driving slow. That is not too big of a issue. But that could fall off and damage other cars. But Sainz tires front left not looking too good. So I kind of hoping Alonso do a little move. But because of that, that helps Alonso pull away from Hamilton because he gets some DRS.
Right.
Perez pitching, that's interesting. Unless no, not pitching.
Yeah.
Perez no power.
Oh gosh, so good.
What the hell?
No man. That's real. That's real. Wait, wait. No, I done. I go no.
No,
It's not terrible thing.
Loki, I always feel anything that happened to Perez is on purpose.
Yeah,
Because
Loki.
they just want
Yes.
to do it.
Max,
Like,
yeah.
I don't care what anybody says. It have no way this man this car get damaged yesterday, or they fix so much parts and he have no power today. That's bull.
Yeah.
It's literally on purpose.
That's Red Bull. It's Red Bull. That's Red Bull. Oh, God. That's real nonsense. That's trash.
Peep Charles coming through the field though. He's 13th now.
Yeah, watching Charles. Watching the overtaking.
Charles
Right,
Leclerc coming
right,
to the field though, because he
Yeah.
was stuck behind Vettel, and then Vettel pit like a few laps ago, and Norris was in front of him since then.
But
So,
actually,
like-
I don't turbo drive. I turbo drive looking at my other team as you can see. Because you will overtake, you will get points.
He should get points, but he haven't made anything happen in the past 3 or 4 laps. Still early, but
Yeah. Once his team don't put in any orders, he'll be fine. He need to do his own thing. That's
Oh, no.
real shit. Oh, I saw you film too, eh?
yeah, I actually wanted him to, do all some.
A little some, Ishmael. Oh, a little some. And Jordan, a little some.
Yeah, why not? I really like him,
Because
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the
Yeah, don't bring it back up. Yeah, don't bring it back up.
That's having some technical issues.
What the hell going
That's
on?
Max
today?
Fitton.
Lewis
Yeah,
is
Max Pitt.
pitting.
Yeah, Max Pitt. That's a big call.
That is that soft?
Balls of steel. Well, yeah, you took a only competition, so now you can pit.
Is that soft Sipazon or hard?
Hamilton and pit too.
Hard. Okay.
Right. Hey, those intermediate tires caused some real issues at the start yesterday.
Yeah, boy. Russell with his interesting strategy for yesterday was interesting.
Yeah, boy. That was real off.
Yeah. He could have finished way higher if he didn't do that. He was cruising. He could have well finished it yesterday. I work with merch to market and I bring up a merch.
That's an interesting call from Sainz, not to pit.
Oh, you mean he should have pit one time as
He should have
Max
pit because
Yeah.
honestly, his tires are already given like real problems. So that Max should one drive behind him, come and see if his tires. They're not
Yeah,
Max anything.
I agree. That doesn't make no sense because he's gonna get overtaken very easily within the next few laps. Then.
It's too
And
easy.
then it's a safety car, so you lose nothing. But
No, well, don't forget the safety car is in second place, so we are not talking about
ha, very funny.
that.
It took me a minute, but I now understand.
That's only block people like Lewis running, They don't block people like Verstappen.
I will show
That's
you
why
a
I said
meme.
the man is literally bad mind towards Lewis.
I will show you a
Honestly.
meme. I'll try and find a meme. I'll bring up a meme I'll show you all a meme. I ball so hard. Gosh, man. All right, talk to me. Talk to my midfield battles. Anything interesting yet?
Albon and 10 still. So that's pretty good.
Okay. No, 110, but I still love one, right?
Leclerc make up about 5 places just from Haas pitting or like Perez being out. Because he get past Magnussen, Gasly, Vettel just by them pitting.
I just got I'm at 2 seconds of silence for Antonio. Antonio no message me there. He turbo drive on Perez.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Wow.
Licks. Licks. No, I mean I turbo drive on my first team too, but my first team is not my important team, so that's why I can laugh now. That's not my first team is not really super important. But the first team scored the most points this weekend, so now that's minus 16 from him. My team 205 points already. Thanks to Alonso and the safety car behavior. Because I told you have Alonso on team 2. And my team 399.
Nice aggressive driving, fair driving as well from Esteban Ocon, but the DRS you see here in the run up to the final corner of there, you get it again down.
Sainz first, Alonso, Verstappen, Russell.
So Ocon down to
If Alonso gets Sainz, that's it then.
you can see how he gets it done here. Hamilton comes straight across. He knew exactly what he wanted to do, and Ocon kind of seeded the position early.
This race is a very, very high deg track because it hasn't been used in a while, so the rail green and
Yeah.
urine and stuff. So I expect 3, maybe even 4 pit stops from some teams. So we have a long race to see.
Yeah, no. And there's a lot of rubber to leave on the track too, right? So all that. I just don't like. I just don't like. I don't like 1 to 9 and those sections. I think that. I do like those will be first 9 sections. After that, yeah. I do like that part of the track. 1 to 9. Even 10 probably.
Just ahead, there's Esteban Ocon as well.
So I had to find this meme. I had to find this meme. Oh, the real Kong Alonso is a leader. Let's talk about McLaren for a little bit now. You all think McLaren can do something this time around? At least, when I say something, at least both of them finish up 10.
I mean, Ricardo has been impressive all weekend, to be honest. I say impressive very generously, but I mean, compared to the criticism he's been receiving these past few weeks, on what he's been able to do in qualifying and now, I think is fairly decent. So I'd like to see where he'd finish at the end of the race.
He didn't really do much on Friday though. Like it was really wet on Saturday that he did some stuff. So I don't know. It's a dry race compare, so better to compare Friday than Saturday. So
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a big Daniel fan, but if he comes top 7, I'll be happy. I don't see it happening though.
Alright, Mick.
But the real winners in this race had to be Mercedes.
Yeah, for
They
real.
get like a 3-4 or something.
Yeah.
You think that?
Alright, Charles P1, now we go.
Yeah, he coming. 12 now. She just took overtook Norris there. He come in.
He won't get Bottas just now. Quickly.
Yeah, but that's can handle that. That's a very fast. It's just the only thing will help them is if it engine failure again, like last week.
Yeah, but Bottas have some issues on his car through this weekend, so
Ah boy. Oh, it's remiss of me. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers that are watching. I am not a father yet. Ismail, I don't want to assume anything.
not as yet, not as
All
yet.
right, all right, all right. So all the fathers watching, and all the mothers that are fathers. Sometimes we have to big up those. You know, everybody happy Father's Day.
2.3 seconds ahead of his teammate, 6.2 by Max
What again is crap. Excuse. Please. Thank you. Jordan, why you sitting watching the race, girl? I ain't targeting you. I ain't targeting you. I'm just asking a general question.
I actually have nothing right now.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Just asking. Just asking. This has nothing to do with any tweets or anything. Just asking.
Oh my gosh.
Cheers, Jordan. Cheers. Cheers.
Yeah, cheers. Yeah.
What's it going on again? Live shot. Oh gosh. Right. So Sainz first, Max second, Alonso the safety car is third, Russell right there. Mathematicians, I never understand the numbers on this side. How far is Russell from Alonso? Very, very far or not? I know Ishmael might understand that better than me.
I hear Alex driving his safety car today.
No, what I'm asking is the numbers on this side, right? How far Russell is from Alonso? I don't understand that matter yet.
Russell from Alonso. Probably about 3 corners.
Watch Leclerc. You watching Leclerc battling here?
Yeah, but because Albon won a Bottas, he
Yeah.
won up Leclerc.
Yeah.
And I don't think Bottas could pass Albon. He just that good a driver now.
Correct. I should have made a drive Leclerc.
No, Danny Rick is the one to do it. So. Alonso first, Danny Rick second, and Guan Yu Zhou third. There we go.
Wow. Okay. Wait. I wanted Vettel to do better though. I was shocked that he struggling like that. So.
Yeah, boy, that point I make Merrill start for Vettel.
Yeah, Leclerc can't do anything. Because they can't. Wow, yeah, boy. There's no train. If there was a train, you don't know, but take 2 of them already.
Like Danny Rick in when was it, boy? When he takes 3 in one straight?
I feel I had to take you Australia, you know, Ishmael, right? When things get bigger and better, we had to go Australia. It's not like you want to meet Rick. Chris, remind me again, who's your driver? Oh, your team again? Just remind me.
Mercedes, Lewis
All
Hamilton.
right.
My dark horse is Gasly, who has had an awful season.
Yes, I remember that part.
But so it goes. My dark horse is also Sainz, but my dark horses have just been dark.
They left you in the dark. For real.
Yes.
For real. Yeah, but I was on your Gasly propaganda when he was making up in the release. But to be fair, though, recently he has been solid. But he didn't stand
Nothing
up.
for Bottas. We.
Oh my
Come
God,
on,
Bottas with an
right.
overtake. Must be a blue moon.
And Leclerc get through. Right.
Yeah, there.
So Bottas and Leclerc, bam, on the pad. It's a good battle. So literally Leclerc just follow Bottas on the overtake then.
Well, Albon didn't have DRS and both of them had, so big sad.
I think I'm in real close around one now.
Anyway, you'll have to head out there. It was
Yeah,
nice.
no problems. Yeah, no problems, Chris. Thanks as always for coming. I appreciate that.
Hi.
Bye bye. Oh yeah, you're right. You can finish, I am. Leclerc. Who in Leclerc way? Like, who are the really good ones? So when he make the top 10, right? So let's say he make top 10. He beat Rick, Bottas, sorry. So that's Rick Joe. He could more than pass Rick Joe and Schumacher. And he could probably take a sixth place. I know for that agree with that.
So yeah, I agree with that.
Because how I watching it now, I mean, I'm not too keen on the first place. I mean, I'm glad for second, right? I
All
want
joking
to,
aside, right now I think Verstappen coming first because of early pit stop. Sainz probably second or third. Hamilton maybe making podium. Russell fourth, and Charles fifth. Alonso might come in sixth.
solid.
If Alonso come higher than top six, well, higher than six, he do very good.
So if you Russell catch him and finish third,
Well,
I feel Alonso can stay in third or no?
Alonso and Russell have to pitch, right?
Yes, correct.
So that
Yellow
means
flag. Sorry, I started to cut it in. What happened there?
no, just trying to figure out who get a yellow
Oh
flag.
shit!
Mick.
That's terrible anyway. No way. Oh gosh.
Haas
More
points gone.
More
Perez
points
points gone.
gone. Perez
Russell
points
into the
gone.
pits.
Haas points gone. Is there? And his Magant is K-Mag now.
Russell into the pits. Russell
Oh,
into the
Schumacher.
pits. Schumacher. Yeah, but that's points. Because Schumacher
No,
was
guys, my
high.
key points. No, but I was saying my key points going there. Let me see how that affects me. I'm sad. That's very
Daddy
sad.
into the pits. Norris into the pits. Alonso should have pit, to be honest.
It have some, have a couple people here watching races. Trying to drag with somebody else, man. That's good to see. That's good to see. We're trying to see if we can make this a thing, you know. So far, Perez out, Schumacher out. So you mean to tell me, Latifi could make 4 and 4 here? That's what you mean to tell me? That's what you mean to tell me? Nah, boy. I mean, that's fair, man. Don't get me wrong, because it'll be 4 or 5. It's 4 and 4 or 5 and 5 now? It's 4.
I don't even remember.
Yeah, I think no last week could have been the 4th race, so this could be 5.
Oh yeah, I think it's 5 and 2.
Yes, 5 races without you finish. But let me see. It's early. Early. And it is Latifi.
True, very true.
This is the man that this man crashed on a formation lap. So let me not.
Mechanical failure.
Who
Another
sabotage?
mechanical failure.
Who sabotage us? What's going on here? Men don't want to see me shine, boy, smile, boy. They like the points I get because of us, boy. Hey, boy. I'm fighting with all, boy.
Alright, I'll figure out what happens. Whoever beating in the league right now, they in that corner with an EMP gun pointing at the cars.
Telling you. I telling you. That is, I like that is exactly what happened. That is exactly what happened.
Because it's the same corner and they can't just die.
Well, Max back up because Science put in, but Science just.
Yeah, Norris team do him dirty and try to double stack with Daniel and take 9 seconds stationary.
I didn't even realize when Hamilton passed Russell.
Hamilton passed Russell by pit.
Yeah. I didn't even realize I was looking down watching some stuff here.
He was watching back the how
Yeah. He has
Schumacher
thing.
come out. It was just a pit stop as well. But
This would be a
Hamilton
nice
catch up
battle
with
now to see Russell and Hamilton.
Wait,
A nice-
thanks pit or something?
Yeah.
Science Pit, yeah.
Yeah, science pit, science pit. But Alonso in pit yet?
No, Alonso in Pit yet. But this might actually work out for Alonso. If he can carry it to like 30 or something, maybe 35 on the mediums with track position, that might help him.
Oh, good. Come on, Tom. Come on,
Or Hamilton
Hammy.
to do this.
I ain't
Or
backing him, but
Hamilton.
you know.
Yeah, I just want to see him feel happy for
Yeah,
one
yeah,
day, you
yeah.
know?
After that terrible purposing last week with the back pain and stuff, how we had to peel out of the car. God, boy, that was painful to watch.
Charles still haven't pitted, but he's up to 7. Interesting.
Danny on hard, Hammy on hard, Alonso medium, Max hard, alright. Even
Everybody
McLaren
on
showing
has
us.
except for Norris.
Why they showing us Norris? Why they showing us Norris? What going on Norris?
Come with this. That's Alonso in front of Sainz, right? That
Yeah,
should help
yeah,
Hamilton, though.
yeah. I know Alonso is defender, else think anything it takes you to defend. You don't care.
Yeah, but once they get Yaris, that's it.
Yeah.
Unless your name is
Bam.
Hamilton.
Science back in second.
Unless your name is Hamilton.
Come on, Science. There we go.
Unless your name is Lewis Hamilton. If your name is Lewis Hamilton, Alonso don't let you pass so easy.
Yeah. You know that. Right? Who's that fitting in, Norris? Ricardo
Not it.
fitting. Your boy.
They do them both dirty. Where the tire, bro? Where the tire?
Right? They're showing Leclerc. Oh. I forget Leclerc, no. It's so weird. Who's Leclerc is now? I forget Leclerc.
Yeah,
Leclerc
Charles up to
is.
7.
Alright, good. Yeah, watching on, yeah. And I'll be trapped there, you know. Right, he's 7 now. Alright. He can stay right there. Little gun get 6 days. Yeah, that's no boy.
Ah, boy. Pick up Lewis. Right.
Hamilton third. Oh, wow. Bacchanal in the dance now.
Alright, Alonso could probably go safely till I would say 35 on those mediums without losing fourth position.
Yeah.
So if I was Alpine, I'd just keep him out there and hope for a safety car somewhere. Because most of these persons who pit before 20 don't have to pit again, right?
Yes.
So if we can get Alonso on a one stop, he should be able to pick up some positions.
Does he have to stop soon?
They should endure some mediums. But in the pit stop, usually they have to pick up the medium upon hard tires.
I know it's so low. God. Yeah, no, it's not.
Bro, change your name to Lightning McQueen.
Show 10th, yes, get tired now. And I had him on my team last week. Him and Anguani on the team last week.
Yeah, boy. It's so sad.
Sonoda, him and Sonoda last week.
I think he got what 4 races where he had to retire.
Yeah, boy.
That was big sad. I think he had decent driver.
Yeah, I know he decent.
Not
Everybody
sure.
know that.
I kind of feel like both of them out driving the Alfa Romeo.
Yeah, I agree. Like, Russell out driving anyway, but that's a different. I ain't with you. Max first, Sainz second, Hammy third, Alonso fourth, Alonso the safety car.
Well, Stroll, and you know, if they haven't got the straight line speed, they're in a bit of a pickle.
Yeah, boy, Alonso looked like he got a pit smooth.
He had a
It's
bit.
either the car or the tires, but he dropped in real plenty real fast.
Yeah, he dropped it now, yeah.
Honestly, I feel it's time for Daniel Rick and some of them to switch cars.
Who? And who to switch?
Daniel Rick and Lewis.
Oh.
Let's just switch. Let Lewis real, bad of Norris, and then he realize that he's nothing. And then, we could have Daniel Rick hopefully in a good car.
A little bit there. So.
The other thing is, up front, let's not forget, the race on between Verstappen and Sainz. Sainz pitted much later than Verstappen. Oh, look, it's very early in the first half time. It goes to the end. They go right and try and get
That lead for Verstappen, no.
Say that again, what, Maxwell?
I see that lead for Verstappen.
Yeah.
What's the difference in age of time? Like 5 laps?
Yeah, it's so much on him and Science, because Science split a little bit after.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fastest lap Science so far on this one. 27 on the 70, we taking that. If Hammy catch signs, if Hammy play just now, and then he come up catch signs and he run down us.
They need to Alonso to hit, bro.
Right, that man not pitching, you know that he go on the rims if he have to.
No, but you see, if he go all out and try to catch a second or two, he could probably try to come out in front of Ocon before the clear past him. No?
Before Leclerc come, yeah. But Leclerc and Ocon battling hard right now. Leclerc, I miss my points. Leclerc get me there. That's a real overtake points. Look at that. That is plenty overtake points I get there. Leclerc got me. So far, I'm going to refresh to make sure that's accurate. Oh, he had a look on the inside. Let me see if he try it again.
Charles can walk to like 40, you know, and then go to mediums.
I think I'm going to give it to the 6 points so far. I'm going to go by ball on. So I'm 50, I'm going to go drive so far though. Taking that. I'm 23 points on my team 3. Max, nice, Hammy, Russell, Leclerc. Maybe this is what Leclerc needed. Jordan, he always started in pole and then something happened. He had to start last time. He was see the best.
Yeah, boy. He needs to do this every race.
Yeah.
Boxing, Alonso.
Time to bid. Oh, he inside. Okay, let's see. How quick. This had to be the quickest bit in the world. Oh, no, they take too long.
Less than three.
Let me see. 2.9. Let me see. Ooh!
That's good.
That was good. That was a good bit.
Come on, in front of Alonso. Oh, no.
That was a good bit. For somebody up there, that was a real good pit. Ooh, it's Leclerc. All right, let me see how bad
That's
he
right.
dropped
That's
it. So
right.
Leclerc ahead of him. Yeah, that's okay. Right, it can stay swell for my part.
Yeah, I find I can stop like this.
Yeah, I like this. Yeah. It can
I
stay
mean,
like this.
Charles is on the pitch, right? So
For all my parts, it can stay like this.
Pony DRS and pass, bro. You telling me the Alpine that pass?
Right. Edwin. Right. So Alonso. Oh, Alonso no pass Leclerc. Okay. No, he didn't yet. He didn't yet. But the back lane, the back lane, the back lane.
That's what Ocon and Leclerc.
Yeah, my bad. I was no, I just see the blue car. I was like, what? Oh, that happened, right? So Ocon. It can say so for my part. Who 10th? Right? Charles, right? That can say so. Stroll 9th. But that's any point. It can say so for my part.
Now, sure, I'm making that top 10.
I knew what Rick. I knew wish Rick was there, but I mean,
Man, know it.
no, it can say so. It can say so. Ocon pitted. Oh, he pitted and come out. Okay, they didn't even show that. Like they said, they missed it. Ocon pitted and come out already. Yeah, Ocon got a pit. Ocon pit long time apparently, but no.
Yeah, he put in I think it was 3 of them or 4 of them had put within the second safety car.
Oh, that's when he was like 8, not 8ish around there, when he's 8 or so. Yeah. They got Stroll though. Stroll had to do something in front of his own crowd.
So they're just hoping for misfortune to somebody else before they start to work. I think that's what's befalling Charles Leclerc. This battle is not going to be helping his tyre life either. That's a real nightmare for Leclerc because Ocon.
I'm surprised he didn't speed that Ocon half though. Is that down to her?
Thank you, darling. Sorry, there, Ishmael. What was that?
The differences between Alpine and Ferrari, you would expect Ferrari to just quickly catch up with that DRS and pass,
That's
right?
what I'm saying. Yeah.
But that's the difference.
Yeah, but Charles complaining about grip. Charles keeps complaining about his grip, so I don't think he can pass him. At least not right now.
At least not now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. They lucky in the rain. Because that rain yesterday was. I have a question. I remember one of I'm glad for Ocon, man. Ocon can take off. Oh, gosh, man.
Valtteri Bottas and Lance Stroll, 8th and 9th. They've not stopped either. This is as close as Charles Leclerc has been, but it's just not close enough.
We've seen all season that the Ferrari is great in cornering, but not so great going down the straights. That's a design decision the Ferrari essentially used to make. But that's interesting to see that the Ferrari with DRS cannot match an Alpine.
Same thing you say now. Same thing you say now. Ishmael. They know say it. Now, even with DRS, a Ferrari can catch up.
No, but like, even if his tire is short, right? He's still supposed to be catching him.
Yeah.
Like, this is a new Ferrari power unit and engine. So remember how the difference in speed he was had over everybody in Brazil? It might be the same amount because we close to that, right?
Yeah.
So he's only just be cutting gas anyway.
Yes. I understand.
It's surprising that Ocon holding on so much.
Strohs, Olsen, Ricardo.
Yeah, that's basically Ricardo going tonight. Love to see it.
I like your optimism. I love it. I love it. I know he's not an Arsenal fan. He's like Arsenal. I like the optimism. I like it. I like it.
I mean, of this current Arsenal squad, depending on what transfers they do, I might be a fan of that, you know. There are some nice young players.
That is it. You see, but I really want to talk about good things right now. Let's not talk about that. Let's talk about good things. Good things. Good things. I really want to talk about that right now. I want more before that headache, become a real. Yeah, no ignore that right now. Okay, what Max said that?
Max losing grip.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, look at just now then. So quick. That dead real serious going on, Miss Man.
No, what I tell you, like, if you get 3 and 4 pit stops, not surprising. Because there's a
Yeah.
green track.
Yeah, it
I
didn't
can only
lie,
up
boy.
to put down the last 2 days going.
It didn't lie. So, she's saying issues.
Yeah. But the best thing for now is while you're on full tank, just run as long as you could run, and then switch out to some mediums after and just help pace.
I'm glad it's a full tank. You think another something that has not happened yet? A red flag, a safety car. Some races might be wanting a safety car to catch up because these long races, when they do have safety cars, that's mess up some of the other guys.
Yeah,
That's a
but
bit point.
in both positions that Schumacher and Perez stopped, it was easy to pull them off track. So if they had put a red flag there or even a safety car, I would be like, yeah, Stewart's pushing too much now.
Yeah, but yeah, those one safety car movements for sure. Oh, got signs. Oh, you right up that up, but right up the pavement there. This is what we need. We need signs to be killer. Come on, signs. You have to be killer here.
From Vettel go down, I do already see them coming back into the race. Well, to be honest, I should say
Yes,
from
correct,
Yuki go
correct.
down. But I need to have some optimism for that race.
From Ricardo, come down. Right, I would say, right? Ricardo.
Yeah, because the AlphaTauri, this race seems to be dead. And yeah, honestly, from Stroll go down, I don't really see them in the race, but Stroll in points, so
Yeah. So
you
that's
can't
all.
really see that. I really want Guan Yu to pass him though. See if he could catch up something.
And they talking now wall real close.
One of the other drivers who is not working out, we touched on this earlier, Joe. Joe quite new behind Lance Stroll, who's not
Big
stopped.
up Joe. Big up Joe all the time. Let me go. I want him to get points.
See this battle for 9 to 10.
Jordan and Liam are the midfielders. Surprising. Any surprises so far? Your driver doing well? That's all you care about? Talk to me.
Well, yeah, I care about my drivers, but one of my drivers is in P14, so I'm not having a good time.
Yeah.
Honestly, P14 is really good for him right now. Huh?
No, yeah, I know. With all
I,
his
I would
problems.
expect him P17 alone.
Yeah.
If he finished above P12, that's pretty good.
I hope he does.
Let me see. Well, I mean, no big changes really. Everything. I think everything is the same. I would be next for the next 33 laps. Everything is the same. 34. Oh, look, man, trying to catch up on them here. Let me see, let me see. Again, Ocon showing him the inside and then saying, nope, nope.
So George Russell, perfect first sector, green second sector. His first, well, his fastest lap in the race, 1:17.6 last time around, 9.8 seconds behind Lewis Hamilton. He's just dropped the hammer. Now that can only really be because he is ready as well to make another stop at some stage. Or is he? Yeah, it seems Ferrari are expecting another stop. Sainz has just up the pace with that message as well. He's almost on the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, which he currently holds. He was in the second bit on the last lap, and he took half a second off.
Wait, Sainz still our fastest lap? Oh, 4 or 5 laps ago, or 7 laps ago.
He's trying to work his way towards Verstappen, with Ferrari expecting Red Bull to make another pit stop in the next few laps now. Gasly's in the pit, so that's our first driver to come in.
Right, Gasly pitted. You know, Gasly not pit there. How long Jordan?
Yeah, all I know is pain.
Extremely early in the races.
That's not fair statement. Your blue team, you know, is alright. That's not fair
A while ago, it's not quite accurate. Lewis Hamilton probably just quite soon as well.
Come on, Joe. And I had Johnson know that last week, you know. I always preaching patience in this fantasy. That's why I go on and jump.
We're only hypothesizing, of course, but we're going on the information that we're hearing on the radio. But Pierre Gasly is nowhere near being able to do this on a one-stopper. Russell another half a second quicker than Hamilton on the last lap. He's taking a full second into that was George Russell on Lewis Hamilton. Mercedes staring down the barrel of a hurried finish of one of their drivers, but which one will it be? At the moment, Hamilton's sitting pretty. He didn't make the earlier pit stop, so Russell's tyre is there, and he's able to find some pace now. Russell again, perfect first sector. I mean, it's not bad what we talking about earlier. Russell is just finishing off the last tires, giving it absolutely everything. He's going to stop, then go on to, I would say, immediate suspect on the pass.
Anyway, Hamilton can get signs where Ismail went.
Big advantage, making drivers improving matches that big outside to his teammate. He's going to get that track speed on it in clear air when they don't have to fight people around.
That's the pit. Ismail, you think Hamilton, you can get signs?
Right, orange back, Thomas.
I'm asking if you can get signs away.
Hamilton get signs.
Only the red flag. Only take a red flag.
Yeah, I don't see that happen. I don't see that.
So you think it will stay so? Max signs, Hammy Russ. That's it.
No. I don't think it'll stay so. Depending on how the pit stops go. I think strategy have more to say.
I think that's a good point. I think that is the key. There's the killer now. As the main killer now. Those pit stops.
Yeah. Given we have no more crashes and car failures and stuff.
And nobody run off the grass. Run into the grass like yesterday.
I mean, if it's Vettel, he'll just come back and track one time, so it don't matter.
They got the TV though.
Why is Magnussen so far down? All he did was change a wing.
I'm waiting for Red Bull to get that same penalty as
everything anyway close to that. Honestly, I think they should raise the allotment to some of these things. Because every year we have drivers taking penalties.
Oh, can defend this man up like a boss.
This is just helping Leclerc, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because Leclerc just had to make one pit stop. And if he was in front, it would be good. But the fact that he's still on lap 40 and he's still driving is pretty good.
Correct. Yeah, but he can't catch up on it. All he catches is aerials. Every time, same thing. He's showing him the inside and then can't catch it. Showing him the inside, can't catch it.
Earlier on, it's now down to 6 seconds. But what we're going to be seeing is how if Leclerc's not far off them, then absolutely faster something, and indeed a big pace advantage for Ferrari.
He got past Russell, and I'm not telling he got past.
Come on, go for it. Play break.
He
Something.
trying, but why? No, but Open defending well too. He's from the best water.
Yeah, but Charles didn't do nothing.
That's it. I think Charles waiting for like Open to kiss him, but he's not doing anything for forcing. You know, sometimes if a real fast car behind you, right? Fine. Because I've seen Alonso do that. Oh, Latifi, what Latifi do there? Oh, Latifi better. I get worried now. That's what Latifi. Big up Latifi. Latifi go for the go. What is that? 3 seconds? Nah, that was real low. 3.2.
That about 5.
Go. Didn't even show it. What was it? That was real long.
I mean, it already make a difference to Latifi at any
Yes,
point.
Latifi, I know. But
He just
I
battled
wanted
himself
to
for last.
I want him to finish. But yeah, everybody.
Honestly, I do like the W series. You familiar with the W series?
No, I have a friend who's real followed, but no, after that's a Master Fix.
Yeah, so the W series is a series with only women driving in it.
Of course.
And hey, pit finally, Charles is trying to pit.
Charles.
Where you coming out? In front of Stroll or behind Ricardo?
Ooh, you wicked boy.
Well, I mean that's literally the gap now.
So far. Where's it? Israel? 2. Nah,
Behind
that's not
Ricardo.
2.9. I look long. Wow! Jesus Christ! That was terrible.
Behind Ricardo.
Wow! That's a terrible picture. That's a terrible picture. Yo! Wow! Ferrari's the worst here. Just drop Ferrari.
That's
No, literally.
That's the second difference in pits. It was in front Stroll and behind Ricardo.
But did the man come up to 12? Nah, forget Ferrari. Ferrari not allowed this one in life. Ferrari number 1.
Charles' biggest rival is literally Ferrari.
Yes, correct. His own team. His own team.
Interesting question. Is there environmental factor? Is there environmental factor that makes these pit stops harder in Canada? I've seen so much difference. Train personnel doing madness.
No, that's a good point. That's a good point. I think it's the same thing with the track itself. Always saying the diagonal life is all that, and the pit kind of long to it. There's no short pit. It's a bit long. But some other pit was very long this season.
The stuff on medium or hard?
Now you stick on the hard.
He coming out behind me, trying to
Let me see
behind
what Max do. Nah, that was in long again. That's a 3 and it does a 2.9. Ooh, 2.4. Ooh. That's so 8 pits now.
behind Hamilton coming up. So
Hey, don't do this.
are we in 2021?
Let me go. Leave him back in now. I just want him back in now.
Come Max. We're trying to
You catch him.
him.
Oh, yeah. He going fit. You know that. He's not waiting for him to so much.
Don't take him though.
Going fit.
Warm up tires, bro.
He's not waiting for that. You know this.
No, Max this season has been different. He's been different this season. He's been a lot more patient. He can play the long game better.
Yeah, but we've not seen him back with Lewis yet. So I want to see how different he is.
That's
As
well.
He has not backed with Lewis yet. So he's not doing the Lewis things he's normally do. So let's see. What you say there? Anybody hear that?
He said, bleep, bleep, bleep. Why am I not in front? Bleep, bleep.
Ah, right. Usual then. Usual.
But that's easy, bro.
Hey, I don't want a man to send you a tour. I rather Charlotte
Hamilton,
Street
if I was
vendor.
you,
I
if
rather
I was you,
Charlotte Street
Hamilton, I
vendor.
would take him out.
Oh, Hamilton Bitte. Okay. Very interesting.
So
How
the
you doing
question
that?
is,
That's a real interesting strategy there.
what is that? From who?
I mean,
No, that makes sense. It's a free fit basically, because when you Russell taking him, and
Okay, good. Okay, good. That look good.
as
Ooh, okay.
as
What
good.
was
20
it?
or 3 seconds is good.
Yeah.
You can't really compare the 2.6 and 2.8
Yeah, you
from
can't.
Red
Red
Bull.
Bull just elite. Red Bull
Yeah.
just elite. Yeah, Red Bull different out there. Yeah.
So the question is, when will science come on fit?
That is it. Never.
No,
Right now,
science ain't
beat.
going.
Hey, who's that? Leclerc.
Leclerc going
Right.
past
Leclerc past
Ricardo
Sonoda.
and
Right.
Tsunoda
He passed Sonoda. A Carrel fast.
and Vettel.
Hey. It's just the team, you know. The team and the engine failures in between.
The train was led by Yuki with somebody else in the train, Albon. No, Gasly.
Album way below.
Gasly.
Gotta be Gasly, yeah.
Gasly, Gasly fit. That is why he come on the train.
Right. Russell Pitton.
Yeah, so Hamilton basically competed and possibly could get second, depending on how bad Sainz and Ferrari could black up better with bleep up.
Right, let me see. That's like a 3 and what's that?
No, that's
I
a 2.
knew that. I tell you that 3. That's a 3.
I was going to say 2.9.
Nah. That's a 3. But nobody. Oh, that's a real good stuff because had nobody close there. So let me see how we come.
Yeah, that's the first stop.
Yeah, that was a good stuff.
Hamilton, you had a push now though.
Yeah, he had to go fit fresh tires. Wasn't on fresh tires now. I think that's why he went fit too. They're trying to go fit.
If Hamilton could get down, bro, that's a long time ago though.
It'll be an interesting one to see. Charlotte passing back from Ricardo and then passing.
Oh, they're not showing it.
Yeah.
Really struggling to reach.
So you have to see that.
That's fine, that's fine. We already accept that McLaren is a waste of time. I think we
Yeah.
support the Destinies. You know?
Yeah. No, he's a good one. I love Timmy Chicago. The claim I had like, who's Jordan last few days for the show. Who you have for your driver every day so far though? It's a hard question. Hey, how many get passes not there? Driver every day so far.
Yeah, Hamilton, okay, down.
Who's that, Jordan?
I feel like so far Charles had to be driver, you know.
Alright.
Just based on when he starts.
Correct.
But
Yeah. Ishmael, what do you think?
He got, let me say, probably 15 places.
How much points he get?
But most of those were pits and stuff, so I don't know.
Yeah.
He probably get like 8 overtakes or something. Make it out probably close to 10. But I don't really see anybody getting. I don't really see anybody drive better than Charles in this race. So.
Yeah. I mean, maybe, again, we can get back to that.
Yeah.
Because it's back to back to
He
back.
didn't do
Yeah.
anything. He
Yeah,
didn't do
no, he didn't do
anything.
anything. True. But he did start very high. Correct.
Yeah. But if the race finish, let me see, Leclerc make it up to 7.
Yeah, definitely could get.
Yeah.
What next, man? What next?
So if Leclerc make it up to like 7, that's not double place finish for Mercedes and Alpine. That's pretty good for both of them in the championship.
The pace is there. Background through Bottas in seventh place. This is not a personal best lap of the race. As Charles Leclerc dives to the inside of Lance Stroll and nearly got out on the brakes because Stroll was brake later, coming into the pits finally.
Who's this betting on? Oh, Stroll. Oh,
Stroll coming on behind Vettel.
that looked like a 2.2.
No, that's plenty. That's plenty.
Terrible. So no, that's up at 2.3. Look, Albon smoke just going. Albon started out so hot, and just going.
He didn't really do anything.
He was okay in the first three Grand Prix. I mean, not this race. I mean, like overall. I mean,
No only driving a Williams, so so far I consider he overdrive that plenty.
yeah.
He I think he all qualified his XP by now.
Oh shucks, who's that?
Tsunoda.
Oh shit.
So Sainz getting to pit now and coming second.
Well, hey, once they come on, they can't
That's
save.
so
That's all I
typical.
care about. Yeah. Once they come on, they can't save. That's all I care about. But see, I don't know. Say that grass. Same thing yesterday, but it was raining. That grass dangerous.
Yeah. That's full safety car. Possible
That'll
red flag.
that'll be very good for us. For me, I mean. That'll be very good for him. Yeah, safety car out.
Possible red flag though. Because the position on that, they need to bring a crane to take him out.
And he shift the barrier too.
Yeah. That's a red flag. I would say that's a red flag.
Right, science spitting. Very good.
That's four.
Belt. 2. Woo! He was good. This man. I can't fight it.
But honestly, I would have probably wait for a red flag for this.
Yeah.
You think?
No, I agree, but I don't think they will get it. I mean, they say because I think they'll be able to do it just from the outside.
The safe choice was the pits, obviously.
Yeah. No, it was smart. As you would think, smart Ferrari would probably put the whole line.
But the question is, do you think we'd get a red flag?
Nah, I don't see any reason to get a red flag.
The position on the track, they can't move the car from there.
Yeah, they can do it from the outside, see, is that correct?
It has plans.
Because it's right by it's a movable is the
He pits towards the stands.
yeah.
So if the crane have to come on track, you need to get safety car. Red flag.
Yeah, red flag, yeah. But red flag will be very good for Hamilton and Russell. So.
Is that free pit stops for Alpine? Alonso better come out in front of Leclerc.
You have to. Let me see.
Alonso better come out in front of Leclerc.
He coming.
That's pretty good for them.
Yeah, that was good. I didn't see the time though.
It doesn't matter because as long as you
pass him, safety castle outside.
That's 3 stops for Ocon and
Alonso. We didn't even get to see Ocon stops from him.
Dan Eric and 11, pretty good though.
Yeah.
I hope they give him mediums.
He fight back good.
I hope he on medium.
Had luck, boys, to know that. Had luck. Oh, I swear.
What was that? His tires now one up?
But it didn't show. Look at at least analyze and make an inference.
I think his tires wasn't warmed.
Yeah.
He pushed it out too hard.
Because he just pitted.
Yeah. He literally come on the pit.
They might show it now. Let me see. Right, they'll show it now. Are they?
Yeah, you can come on the pit. He might even reach out the pit, bro.
Even reach out the pit properly. Lord Father.
But the reason I say red flag is because I think the front left can't roll properly. So that's
see
why
now,
I
I'm watching this spot good now. They have to open them up. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to get red flag.
Yeah. Well, they probably
But they ain't
still
showing.
probably planning. Yeah, the stewards probably still out.
They ain't showing us anything though. Like I want to see which part the accident is.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that was the next thing F1 TV should do. Give you camera angles instead of driver cams as well.
Driver comes, yeah, yeah,
Add
yeah.
camera angles so you could just watch one specific area on each track. That'll be pretty huge. But honestly, this is the best. This come out best for Charles
Yeah, 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 yeah. This is the best, yeah, yeah.
because he on fresher tires and he have no gap to Max.
Ishmael and Jonas here was hold on the phone quick. I'm just gonna use the loo real quick. Just pull out the smalls, right? I come in there. Cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, just hold on the phone a little bit.
Oh, they actually get on track. Okay, nice. I find that here should have one mediums though.
Yeah, I find so too actually.
Because like it's only a few laps remaining. I mean, your tank empty out. You're closer to Max not keeping his tires warm though. That's interesting. Nobody's be weaving around plenty to keep the tires warm. Max just driving straight.
Oh yeah.
Is that tire conservation or is his tires already warm enough?
I don't know, probably tire conservation in truth. But since when Lewis have the fastest lap or is my stream behind?
No. He had the fastest lap
Oh,
when he came out of the pits.
I
The
just missed
second
that.
time
Okay. Yeah.
he was trying to catch up to the between the gap between Sainz pit window.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Right, I'm back. I took 8 seconds so I took lap there, I think. I'm back
Yeah,
to
they got the crane out
right,
on
good. So
track
we get to
without
lose on the red flag.
no red flag.
All right, bam. So it'll be from the other side then.
No, I think they had some space
Put up the
between the
barriers,
cars
right?
enough.
Right.
Yeah.
Good. I mean, that's not good for Hami, but good.
I
50.
mean, not really bad for me because he catch up to the pack. So
But it's not the sexy Mercedes safety car. Where is this from? Where does it come from?
lap cars passing the safety car.
I don't like the Mercedes safety car. I don't like this one.
I like it. Last season one was better, I think.
Right, so they're trying to hug up close and see what they can do. And as soon as he going, bam, faster.
Honestly, I still vex Ricardo on hards and not mediums.
Yeah, I think they got that call wrong.
Like, there was like less than 25 laps to go, man. Empty tank, put on mediums and go.
And felt.
That's true, and you know he have it in him to do some overtakes and things.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Definitely, Jordan. Wow, me say that, man.
He say everybody clumping up, so he had to run hard.
Yeah, it's what he wants. He wants this. I mean, it's not a red flag, but he wanted this. He wants safety car. You want a safety car. If you're Alonso one time, you want this.
Not really Alonso though.
Well, Alonso want to get back his spot.
I mean, Charles right behind him. I don't think Alonso won that. But then again, Charles was already almost behind him. Safety car should come in mine now though. Why so loud? Come on. At this point is what? Like almost 10 laps behind a safety car? That don't make sense.
Nah, don't do it. He like that laps though. Yeah, but he laps short too, so he could well be playing plenty laps. We didn't know saying, they know saying coming, they didn't know saying the same.
Is a one-on-one in theory between 26 and Max Verstappen.
Ah boy, Max started. He started.
Thank you, down there.
Max started.
Right, so look at it going to do it. Right, see if you can, and then there we go.
I want to see it either from Leclerc or the front of Max. I don't see behind Max.
They got in front of his ankles, down his ankles.
Yes, Max, you weave. You weave. Yes, keep weaving. Get them temperature in. Get the temperature. Get the temperature in. Okay, go now. So anytime you see Leclerc sign starting to go.
And that's it. Health. Not yet, okay, not yet. Now get excited.
Pelt, he pelt.
Right, green flag. And we're going. Oh, wee boy.
That's very close to Alonso, isn't it, Ocon?
Come.
Alonso to Ocon, real close. Yeah.
Everybody know the top 3 on fresh tires. So let me see the back in now, you know.
Not really.
Not fresh. Fresh is a strong word, yes, but you know what I mean.
Sign fresh. Everybody else not too fresh.
Because with that safety car now, as I say, it could be 12 laps now.
Alonso pushing Ocon, but you're right, team or back in position.
I tell you, he will take advantage of this. But Ocon has been defending really well this race, really well. And defend a whole Ferrari for how much laps? I must say, I really am. I impressed with Ocon today.
Come down here. Keep pushing. You see, the thing is, right? I would down here to make points now, but I don't want to kick out Joe, you know? But then I also don't want Vettel to get kicked out, or Bottas get kicked out, so like,
If I still could take the knockout, Joe could come 9th and we could come 10th. I would take that. I want Vettel to come higher, but I want Joe to get on point real bad.
Honestly, if Ocon could just like pull to the grass for a little bit, that'd be nice. I don't mind if
If who could pull to the grass, I don't care what you say
Ocon.
Oh my gosh.
No, I think we I think
He
we
just had to
lost
go
this,
down the
man.
escape road
It's
round
man,
the
like I
trail.
hear you're breaking up, Ishmael. Like I hear you're breaking up. You can say anybody else, not Ocon.
You briefed out Ocon.
This one fighting real well. Ocon is my favorite driver, but I love Ocon.
Yeah, I really like him too, you know.
Because I grew up watching Alonso first. I saw Alonso. I grew up watching Alonso. I didn't really care for Schumacher, to be honest. I really like Alonso. And then the modern few years now watching it. I was Ocon. I just love Ocon as a driver. I don't have a team really, just Ocon as a driver. So Alpine is not my team or anything. I just like Ocon.
Yeah.
But I want to see
Honestly,
some
I wish I
controversy.
started watching F1 earlier.
Earlier, yeah, me too, me too. I started when it was small, really. Nothing too strong, nothing intense. It's my first time watching it so intense, like a full season so intense.
I only started watching it after the Netflix series. So
Right. But between you and me, though, Jordan, right? I mean, no vex for this, but Red Bull are the best kid, though. I agree, the best merch.
They really do, you know.
Yeah, Red Bull merch.
like
Real hard.
if I ever buy in a tea, I'd buy in a Red Bull
Yeah,
because
a Perez,
Yeah.
not a Max.
probably.
Yes,
Not
real.
nothing against Max. Max, I think, is a
No.
generational talent.
Nothing against Max at all. Just Perez. I do like caps, but Max cap harder because of the flat now, that flat top thing. I like that flat. I like that.
We big up Joe Dog.
Big up Guan Yu Show. Big up Guan Yu Show. Big overtake.
That's good overtake. That's
Yeah,
good
like
overtake.
Danny Rick and 10.
That's it. Even if Ricky, we know it's on that. We know it's on that. Hey, signs on the DRS, trying to catch Max.
Then Ricky
No,
Levin
he
though.
can't catch him. He can't catch him. He can't catch Max.
Probably.
No, he can't.
Well, he catch him is whether he can pass him.
Yeah, well, all right, good point. If you have the guts to do it, he's not that kind of driver.
At this point, Max just had to keep track position no matter what.
Yeah, fastest lap is signs.
I'm
Damn.
kind of hoping I'm kind of walking away with that now.
Yeah, Gasly, look your boy.
That's actually not big of a difference in tire age though.
I heard that.
So basically, you hear what happened there. Team orders. Let Alonso pass, but don't let Leclerc pass.
Team
But
orders.
not really team orders, you know?
Team orders, yeah. Team sussers. Nonsense. Nonsense, Ocon. Don't listen to that. Oh, look at Clay low pass Alonso there.
I want to see that though. Bro, I don't see this. I want to see Alonso on Leclerc.
Yeah. I want to see that.
Yeah.
Oh, God. They're showing the wrong thing, man. I want to see that battle there, man. That's
It's
a
always
good
the wrong
thing.
battle this training.
No, Ocon are defend for life again. He was defending so good.
No, Alonso taking back that position.
All right. I like that. I like the confidence. I mean, I needed to. I had to go drive. So if you can finish, Leclerc eating over. Yeah. Ooh.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
That's actually
That's a
brilliant.
good overtake. That's a very, very good overtake. That was beautiful.
Because Alonso had nothing to do there.
Yeah, correct. That was very nice. Big up Leclerc, driver today.
You should honestly let Alonso through, to be honest. Because Alonso have way more speed than Ocon right now.
I disagree with that. Science faster in sector 2. Matters not, but okay. Come on, Science.
Sainz ain't getting nothing here,
Science
bro.
was a killer, boy. He's a killer. He's thinking him. Go for the thing, man.
You think you pull out Charles Leclerc?
I didn't really have that in him. Yeah, that's the game. I had to stick with that second, yes.
And they'll come through for the site, and get back in no time at all. Here we go again. Scientists closing closer this time again. This could be a
Alright,
chance.
for anyone watching, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, drop some likes on it, keep us up and running, keep the lights running, as I like to say. Thanks for all the big up Jordan and Ishmael for their time on the Father's Day time. I really appreciate it. Ishmael always coming through. I know I can rely on Ishmael. Thanks so much. I
Yes.
appreciate it. I appreciate it. It's a
Oh, the
good race so
company.
far, man.
It's a good company and vibe, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. There's another pub that wanted to come and advise by them and pub up, so I go by them. And then I was telling Jordan, Ishmael, and our viewing audience, we will be trying to do a slumber party watch along, like a slumber watch along. One of the kind of outer time is maybe at 2 a.m. race. You have to be in pajamas and you on the street. You have to be in pajamas and on the street watching. So we'll figure out which one. One of the kind of maybe 2 a.m., 3 a.m. races. I think one of them coming very soon, if I'm not mistaken. So we're trying to do something. Let's keep it fun anyway, man.
They break up a bit there, but yeah, definitely
So
fun.
see, yeah, let's summer vibe now, summer party. Watch along. Pajama, watch along. You gotta be in pajamas.
Just like, anything before 7, maybe 8 o'clock in the morning, I will just watch a replay of that.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, we see, I'm an owl, so I like the 2 a.m. Like the 1 a.m. is 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. the Australian. I love that time. That was at the time. This time, 2 p.m. But you see, that was 7 a.m., 9 a.m. It was really hard for me. I could do at 2 a.m.
Yeah, anything, anything after 10 p.m. to 8 a.m., I will just watch a replay.
There you go.
When is Mexico though?
Mexico's October.
Right.
I'm trying to go by. Wait for Ishmael, boy. Let me go now. I can't sponsor yet, but let me go now.
Now, Carl
And they got
sponsor
studies,
myself at
and
this
they got
moment,
studies.
so
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And they got studies. Let's play it.
But I had a friend in Canada right now, but they only realized they was going to be there a little bit late, so they didn't get tickets. So that was a big sad. But they passed through and check out the place anyway.
Nice. Sounds real question, but I'm proud to see him putting
Well,
that.
yeah, he had no choice.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, we see you don't have that in him, so I'm glad to see him pushing. Glad to see him pushing.
Max Tire is starting to go there.
Yeah, but that's what science counting on.
Yeah, but if science keep pushing this hard, he'll kill his tires.
He'll kill his dad as well too, yeah. I'm very interested to see, interested to see how this runs.
Interesting would be if in the last 3 laps, both of them tires shot. Hamilton tires good, and he get double overtake on a straight. Oh, Vettel for long hit 12 though.
Yeah, boy,
Makes
I
sense.
know, I know, I'm not gonna answer.
But double Mercedes, double Alpine, and double Alfa Romeo. Any points right now? And well, obviously double Ferrari. But the rest of them like, one after each other.
Playing fifth now. Yes, I didn't realize when he passed my boy.
I think he's moving past fifth, so that's pretty good for him.
Yeah, yeah, you can stay right there. That's a good race. From last, from behind the whole grid, fastest lap signs again. Yeah, he's trying to catch Max.
How guys doing the fastest lap consistently? And
Yeah,
still,
boy, that's what, 3 straight?
still ain't passing my boy.
Woo! What do you call it? Incident involving Vettel to be investigated after race safety car infringement.
What he do? line up next to car during the safety car for me.
Maybe, yeah, maybe. As I say, I really thought Vettel would have done well this race because there's a lot of streets on on the track. But I really thought Vettel would have done well. Boss, but I really thought Vettel would have done well.
Not the Danny Rick. Oh no. Danny Rick, boy. He's been so sad, you know.
Down towards the final chicane. The pressure is immense now for Verstappen. He's soaking it up. He's the championship leader. His rivals are falling by the wayside. Perez is out of this one. Leclerc is looking at 10 points to fifth. Not even crucial that he wins this race, but his match has happened, and he's another 6 laps away from the Grand Prix win. Of course, he's going to fight for it. But the man that's behind has never won. So besides, he will want this one.
Yeah, I think I can call it. Eh?
Or he can see the race leader.
I feel as it then.
Yeah.
In that middle sector.
Was that Jordan?
I said, yeah, I agree.
They'd have
5 more
DRS
laps.
train behind Ocon, but besides that, I don't even see any passes there.
Exit looks on the pit wall. You say that Verstappen soaking the pressure up like a sponge.
Well, this back is going on at the front. There is quite a harsh battle going on further back down the field behind Esteban Ocon. Who has another one to both of the Alfa Romeo's got one behind him.
What position Albon starts?
That's a very good question.
Something like 12 or 11 or something.
Maybe, yeah. That's a very good question.
I think 13 is a good place for him, considering Nina Williams.
It would be much more sweeter than his teammate could win. Second points off Manchester, it's still quite the lead going on into the last 5 laps. Cannot make a mistake. Remember what happened in the 2011 Grand Prix? Final lap, Sebastian Vettel into this corner, dropped the wheel wide. Okay, it was swept that day. It was quite different.
Oh boy, 4 more. I feel the same so, you know, Max, Sainz, and Russ. That's not bad. Mercedes might feel like the winners today as they get so close up here.
Stay where we are.
And Ferrari needed this too.
What else is it?
All that comments finished behind his teammate, team orders then at Alpine, and Alonso's not happy about it, and you can understand it as well. He's been really unlucky in this race. Started on the front row, and just through sheer strategy, he's lost out by not being able to get under either the first or second virtual safety car. His teammate picked up the second one, took a big game, went ahead of him effectively at that point, and there's their mistake. Pitting again later on. And now Alonso being told he would have much quicker, he's out the back of his teammate. Just stay there.
You see how they say Wilson is, man?
What is that?
They're telling him now to run back and let Ocon do what he had to do.
Well, at this point, it's for points, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it don't make sense fighting and wrestling
6
with
and
your
7. 6 and 7 is honestly the best they can get, right? So
yeah,
it
the
don't
best
matter.
they could get given the situation.
It don't matter to them which what is where, right? So
Straight line speed, the DRS advantage, and those races say it all. Keep the pressure up. He's not quite got enough.
honestly, I think Verstappen come out pretty good in this race, Red Bull. Even though the pairs, you know, even though the pairs miss out, Mercedes actually kind of helped them take up 3 and 4 because at 2 and 5 from Ferrari, ain't really doing that much compared to 1 from Verstappen, you know? So honestly, I think the top 9, top 10, all of them kind of could call themselves lucky and victorious in the series.
Yeah.
Red Bull do pretty well. Ferrari for being T215 is pretty good considering where they
Correct.
start.
Especially the penalized,
Yeah,
the penalty, correct.
Mut do pretty good to get a podium on
Yeah, boy.
T4.
Yeah, boy.
You know, the one race Hamilton didn't get a unlucky pit stop or something compared to
Correct,
Russell.
correct, correct, correct.
I think Russell get the unlucky one this time, but wait, you know. And then you have Alpine double points. That's pretty good. Bottas Alfa Romeo double points. That's pretty good. And Stroll finishing in his home
Yeah,
race.
because sure
Decent.
he make our thumbnail look good. Fine. Because it was very bold of me to pay him on the thumbnail. I could have put somebody else, but you know, he
Home race points. Let's go.
yeah, taking that.
Compared to where he qualified. Very good.
Yeah, correct. But he was looking at the new wet conditions. Huh? If it rained today, it might have been a different story.
Good rain today. A few Verstappen will still be P1.
Yeah, I think so.
Verstappen look like people need to get accustomed to him because he's gonna be here for a while.
Yeah.
He's what, 24? I don't see him leaving until he's after 35.
I mean, look Alonso of 41.
Yeah. And as long as you know, the car is competitive, he will always champion for the World Championship. He'll always be up there.
Last lap. Let me go.
I will see this podium real bad though.
Yeah, boy, I must have. Because it's weird.
It looked like
Not following the dome.
21 podium.
Nah, that's it though. That's it.
And then that one lap again, right?
I feel like it's like assistance.
I mean, you don't ever count out somebody with half a second gap.
Last lap.
Carry as much speed as you could, bro. Go for it. Go for it.
Real trying.
Yeah, try. You ain't losing nothing there.
Yeah, that's it. And not much incidents, like nothing terrible. So like, compared to yesterday's with the qualifying and stuff, there's a lot of stuff went on with the qualifying.
We get one crash and two mechanical failures. Big time.
Wasn't bad.
The question is Perez mechanical failure today linked to his crash yesterday?
Nah, I don't think so. I think he just shot yesterday.
I think it's possible though, because remember when you get a lash, it might be to the front, but it can damage something in the back.
Correct.
No, I would just like a real slow down by the finish line and cross the finish line. Nice race. Come Hamilton. Big up Hamilton.
That's it.
I think Hamilton deserves this the most.
Yeah. But who's your driver today?
Charles.
Yeah. Big up Latifi one time as well.
Yeah, big up Latifi.
Wait.
Round of applause.
You can't do it yet. You can't do it yet.
No, we had to big up Latifi. All right, Lion. You're saying the rest. You're saying the rest. 5 and 5. Big up Latifi all the time.
Hey, P60 did this one race. That's pretty good.
So I'm trying to see.
He like the DNFs.
Big up Latifi all the time. Latifi beat Kim out too, I joke. Yeah, big up Latifi all the time. Hold on a quick second. Let's get one of these guys to come and say a quick word. Big up Max all the time. Ish.
Big up Latifi. We can give Latifi a clap.
Big up.
Yeah, big up.
It's not Latifi now. Big up Latifi. Only way.
Honestly, dog, this is the biggest sad weekend for Perez because he was catching form and this happened.
Just give me some quick thoughts now. You can come right here. Give me some quick thoughts, quick now. Some quick thoughts. Yes, now. Hold on, make sure it's connected.
Well, I really just thought it was a good race by. Really just thought it was a good race by Red Bull. Max Verstappen. I mean, he did all the right stops. They stopped at the when they had the safety car and made the right decisions. Max held off signs really good at the end there. You could see his quality. So really good. Disappointing for Checo. You know, I mean, I don't know if it related to what happened in the um, in the qualifiers, but disappointing for him. Really good race by Max Verstappen. My victory was I really like the podium finish for Hamilton. Yeah, it's been a while since Hamilton has been up there. I think he'll do good for his confidence. I'm glad that's what 3-4 for Mercedes. I'm a Mercedes fan, right? So I'm wishing them back. I didn't hear much about the porpoising. But,
No, it wasn't bad today. Yeah, it was terrible today. Yeah.
So let's hope the Mercedes getting tweaking and they're getting rid of that porpoising. I mean, a lot to look forward to with respect to that, right?
Before you go, who's your driver today?
Driver day, I was hoping Leclerc would come up, but I don't think they made use of the safety cars and pitted Leclerc in time. Little thing to tweak with his strategy. I'd have to give it to Max.
Okay.
He held off signs really good. I'd give it to Max. Yeah. Alonso, again, too, he didn't make use of the safety car, but I mean, what? I think it's 5-6 for Alpine.
Yeah,
Not a bad.
not bad at all.
Yeah,
6-7.
points. All good, valuable points, right? Good race today in
Yeah, it was
Canada.
solid. It was solid race. Yeah, man. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. I'll check it out. Yeah, right, guys. So we will look to sign off soon. Jordan, you want to us before we sign off?
It was a real good race. Obviously, you know my boy Pierre down there. But other than that, I really enjoyed the battles going on today. I'm very happy for Lewis. Also, George continuing his streak. We didn't big him up with his top 5 streak.
Top five.
Yeah.
Mr. Consistency. Let's go.
Yep. So yeah.
Signs do anything wrong with this race? Question mark, question mark.
I'm glad for signs. I'm glad for signs. I mean,
I don't
because
think he did anything wrong, right?
yeah, he did a good race.
Yeah.
That was before, he just not reaching back up to the initial couple races.
Right. Correct.
So is this we call it a Red Bull runaway now?
Especially as Leclerc, yeah, boy. If Leclerc won man up what he should have, then yeah, it might have been a different story. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know yet, bro. I don't know yet. But see, now these next few tracks are not street tracks. So that to me is a critical factor now, boy. So I don't know yet. Maybe next two tracks out, next two races out there.
But in
Is that-
terms of development, I think Red Bull miles ahead of everybody right now.
Yeah, let me see the standard. Because they are, yeah. Now, clear. I mean, no pun intended. But clear right now. Driver standings. Let me see the updated already. Right, so Max will be on 150. Checo on 129. Leclerc on 119. Lord have mercy. All right. Okay. Yes, man.
Checo's still ahead. Love to see that.
Yeah, he should be.
No,
Despite.
boy. Checo, if Checo can get a P4, that'll be so good.
Yeah, boy.
I kind of want Checo to push Max.
I
Not
want
saying I want
that.
Not saying I want a Max winner.
Yeah. I get you. I want that too. I want Checo to push him all the way. But the damn borders, boy. Those damn race or team orders.
Yeah,
All right,
boy.
let's let you sign up there. Ishmael, your thoughts? I mean, to give us a nice little breakdown now. What you thought?
I think a lot of teams got it right. This particular race, I have a couple questions in terms of what setups they used for qualifying because it was a wet qualifying but dry race, right? I remember once you start the race, start qualifying, you're under park firming conditions, so that means you can already change your setup for your car, right? So we were excited with a lot of people yesterday with what they were doing in the wet. But remember that wet race, dry race, different conditions, different setups, right?
Correct, correct,
And
correct.
I feel like a couple teams set up a little bit bad for the track yesterday that caused them to be bad for today, right? Because as Red Bull had said, you have to do today in mind always, right?
Keep
The
going,
races
Ishmael.
very
Keep
good.
going. I don't run quicker, but keep going, keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going.
So the thing is, like, I feel like Vettel and that Austin Martin entirely tried to set up more for today, and that cost them in qualifying, but it also didn't help them today. So that was a bit sad. And I think the Alfa Romeo, Mercedes, Ferrari, Red Bull got it right. I hope this Paris disqualification was a one-off thing and not something of big significance. But yeah, that's it. Are we hear what Hamilton had to say?
It's fun on your face. I know it's not been the easiest year for you. After years of dominance, it must have been tough, but today, this is a good step forward for you, isn't it? How you going, Montreal? We've had such an awesome crowd this weekend. It's quite overwhelming, honestly, to get this third place. It's been such a battle this year with the car and the team. So we continue to say,
Yeah, guys. Whew. Now this day is flying out now.
that's something I'm
That's
so
it.
proud of and inspired by, man.
Big up the Hamilton. Look at
To everyone to see
Yeah,
it.
they're touching his
it's
comment.
cliche.
At the moment, I feel everything, but we're getting closer. So
I can
keep pushing, eventually, hopefully, we'll get a
Yeah, definitely.
A 3-4? Not really.
So today seems to be big. I mean, Friday you're saying some drive what it looks like your special entries.
But honestly, I think
You had them in your sights, obviously.
I would have to say Mercedes is the third best car right now.
Just about seeing
Yeah, given Ferrari's problems.
Well, not necessarily Ferrari problem, but more McLaren problems. 'Cause I think McLaren
That's it.
was
Yeah,
in contention
yeah. They
and
started
had
really bad.
at some point.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, they're supposed to be up there, fighting for fourth and fifth at least.
Yeah.
What going on with this jewelry dispute with him though? I thought they were gonna be more aggressive.
Yeah, no choice. He do a little something to Hamilton is one thing. Hamilton it have a lot of these great athletes and sports personalities, right? And you see that they always know what to do, right? Which is have a brand, right? And they always you see them go in and I wouldn't call it pandering to the crowd, right? Because I believe they genuinely do believe they always mention the crowd and thing, but they always know what to do to
Yeah,
say to get the crowd behind them to
correct,
sing
correct,
the
correct, correct, correct.
and Hamilton brand is always pushing to break through stuff, right? So if he had just taken that jewelry without saying anything, it'll be kind of off brand from him. So he did push back, but you're seeing him now. He do have one in the jewelry, and he didn't say
Just the
anything.
nose. Oh, didn't he have the
Yeah,
nose and he still have the nose, right?
yeah. I think they allow that one just because
Yeah.
they can't do
But it's
anything.
super painful to remove it, you see. Yeah.
I mean, is it though? I never really had a air or nose ring, but I feel like at some points it shouldn't be.
No, you see, I mean, Jordan could win here. Jordan has the video, right? That particular nose ring is very painful to remove it back and forth, back and forth. Not something that, not a beast, a simple. You're watching it there, not as simple. And Jordan,
Yeah,
not as
a
simple.
couple of my friends have, and it's really painful and choose.
So that's why you were saying that, because it's basically like almost mini surgery just to put it back, pull it out, put it back. Yeah, yeah. One of my friends saying that science, he take come train and get a bush pad and remove that blight. Oh
Yeah,
God.
Yeah,
Oh God, don't be so naughty, man. Come second. But he should have been, he should have started in pool though. He should have started in pool.
yeah. He wasn't getting that, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Nobody he did good in the that well, he's okay. He should have
He was never getting that, bro. He was getting second highest, and anything higher than that would have been into the wall.
Pure luck. Lord. Oh, God. They're harsh out there, man. But I just want to thank my panel very much for coming to Jordan. Thanks for sticking through with us for the whole race. I appreciate that. Ishmael,
Of
of course,
course.
always sticking with us through. I mean, when is our next race? Let's look ahead quickly. When is our next race? Let me bring that up quickly. Our next race is Great Britain. So the 1st of July. So we have a little break there. So Great Britain. Nice. Okay, so Lenovo, British Grand Prix. First of July to the 3rd of July. We can watch the podium. Why not? Sticking the
Yes.
podium.
I think Hamilton and Max pretty cordial now because Max don't have anything to prove,
Yeah.
and well, Hamilton is just heavily professional.
Hamilton is he's a consummate professional. Oh, remember, it wasn't Max's fault. Let's remember that.
I
Is he
mean,
as
as
a
he
whole?
can get car, just sit down and take it, right?
Yeah. I don't want Max spray no champagne. Also. I just have it. Keep all that to Charles. You don't know what champagne from. We're not friends.
No, but I want the last Thursday come down to Red Bull, Max P1, Perez P2.
Why?
Winner takes it
What?
all.
You want to obscene you never hear before?
Yeah. Let's give the place to Max, please. Perez played not one shit of that.
Say F off, not a dot. He said Punto Culos. I don't hit him Spanish, man. Hit him Spanish, man. You're
No,
mad.
and I
So
want
they
it to
hit you.
I want it to be after the last pit stop for the race, so they can't change anything in the pits.
Hey,
And
Jordan,
Perez just be like,
Jordan,
man, pull off.
Ishmael is on meme. You know that? Not meme. That video. I want problems always. That's
Oh my gosh,
Ishmael.
yes.
I don't want peace. I want problems always. Ishmael, you want war, but you want the world to burn. I pressure.
No, Perez walk away with that world championship and retire one time. Interesting, no. If Perez win the next two races, right, and Max happen to not finish, you think they'll push behind Perez?
Yeah, Jan. No?
I don't think so.
Nah.
No, I don't think so either.
But you want to hear cuss from Max? You never hear Max cuss, though, bro.
He intense boy.
Are you at a Charlotte Street vendor cuss me? You know, I tell you, me.
Well, after a Charlotte Street, boy, who's grafting now?
I do right up on Charlotte Street. I don't want Max cuss anyway, afraid boy. No.
But yeah, I was saying earlier that we should probably get like 3 or 4 races in the W Series style where all of them have the same car, so it's really down to driver skill alone.
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe just sprinkle it throughout the season, right? And somebody was saying for the Monaco track, keep the track, but use like a Ola car or something where everybody has the same car.
Right.
Or you could give it up to the teams to design a smaller car, right? So that the track issues wouldn't be as much. Because
As
the
prevalent.
main issue is because the car's bigger, right? A lot
Correct.
bigger than previously. So you have a Monaco special car each season to develop. That should be interesting. Somebody else say wet the track before they race to Monaco every time.
Bruh. What time man? We should not be in the same sentence. No, that was a real question. That was London is recent, That was really enjoyed. I'm glad for him, man. He needed that.
I mean, I don't expect him to appreciate this more than first places.
Well, that is it. He's not that kind of player. I see. Right. See what Max do? Right. I was expecting that. Not just for Lewis. I was expecting that. You see,
Boy Lewis, Nathan.
Russell will be happy because Russell come from a subpar team and to a kind of subpar car, but a big team and doing optimally well. Lewis is a man of
Where he
stuff.
is in place in the
One or two.
championship, German championship, both of
Who,
them.
okay, hold on, hold on.
George is P4. I know that he's right on Charles' tail right now.
Russell is fourth and Hammy is sixth.
Sainz are assuming fifth.
Yeah, Sainz is fifth, correct. But
Nah,
yeah,
boy, to be driving in a Ferrari and be fifth, buddy.
bro. Hold on, but he had a lot of DNFs too, eh?
Yeah, he ran like the gravel in the
Yeah, boy.
early.
He loved that gravel. Oh
It's real
Lord.
kicks too, because every time somebody come onto the gravel, they find like they could drive the car out, but he always beached. All right. I'm very free. We're down to the last race, right? And in top three teams, meaning Max, Checo, Sainz, Perez, Sainz, Charles, Russell, and Lewis, all of them in contention for like some either P1 or P2, depending on the position they finish. Last race, everything to win it with. Top six, there we go.
Big up Lewis. I'm glad. So, right, so you went your top 10 are Max, Sainz, Hamilton, Russell, Leclerc, Ocon in 6, Alonso 7, Bottas 8, Juan Ujo in 9, and Lance Stroll in 10. Big up Stroll. We put him on the banner for a reason. We put him on the top bill. Big up Stroll. He make us look good. Because he can't put how go put any Tom Neil Jordan and they ain't finished top 10. Oh,
That's so true, eh?
What's right? See, because because I could have put anybody else. Huh? You make me look good. You make me look good. All right, let me let this sign up there, guys. I want to thank you so much again. Ishmael, a million times. I can't wait to meet you in person, Jordan. Can't wait to meet you in person. Hopefully sometime. One
Yes.
is we can do this. So every race we try to get Iron Man doing this, pushing the F1, trying to get F1 popular. I want to thank all the viewers and again, please share it with your friends, trying to get the likes up, like push up the likes. Likes helps the algorithm, right? So thanks very much. And maybe we could try and do maybe a review show this week because this was a real good race and we have no F1 for a little while, so we'll probably do something this week. So big up everyone and thanks again, Jordan. Thanks, Ismail. And if you wanna say any last words again before we go, let me know. No problem. If Jordan wanna say anything before we go, Ismail.
I just seen on the screen Daniel Ricciardo P2 Indian Driver Championship, so I don't really have anything else to say right now.
Yeah, I know. They wanted their boys to finish that. Jordan, I know your boys didn't do too hot, but what do you think? You alright? You good?
Yeah, good, you know. Next time, we go again.
Yeah. Ooh, Constructors Championship, 304
That,
points Red Bull,
watch that difference
28
between
Ferrari,
what a P4 and
188 Mercedes, yeah, boy, McLaren 65. Ooh, which a big gap. Russell do that, by the way. Russell make that 188, yeah, but we're not going. That's a different topic. But I want to big up everybody again.
Big up Alex for the 3 points.
And big up Latifi all the time.
Yeah.
Make a round of applause for Latifi. I want a round of applause. Just right, yeah. All right, guys, we sign off. Don't forget, please like, share, subscribe. This is Over Fantasy Sport. We are trying to be the mecca and push for fantasy sport all over. Don't forget FPL coming up soon. We have IPL. We trying to do some test cricket FPL as well too. So for Bangladesh, West Indies, we will do something as well. All right, so thanks everyone. Be safe, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.